and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Abby Johnson with the home run, just about to straightaway center field.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network, Wahpeton High School, where tonight the Wahpeton Huskies take on the 4 wins Minnewaukan Indians in a Division A matchup, cross-region matchup, Region 1 versus Region 2. Welcome, everyone, to the pregame show. Pregame show is brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center in the southern Red River Valley. So tonight, North Dakota High School basketball, Region 1 basketball, and joining me on the broadcast today is Mr. Chad Atfield. Welcome to the program, Chad.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you.
Thanks for joining me today high above Husky Gymnasium here up in the Crow's Nest.
That's a good view up here, Joe.
It is a good view up here, and it should be a good basketball game. The Wahpeton Huskies come into this game. They should have played one game and have not. They
weathered out.
Their game got canceled against Thompson. So this will be the first game on the docket for the Huskies, and the second game for 4 wins. 4 wins played on the 14th against Grafton, suffered a loss there, 47-74, and a team right now that's battling a few injuries. So it'll be see if they can battle through some of those. And we'll see how the Huskies will get a chance to play against a different color jersey tonight, see how they come out in their first game here in Division A.
Yep. Good to get that first game in, Brian.
Good to get that first one in, and good to play against some other teams here. Last night in Region 1, Devils Lake defeated Hillsboro 83-41. Devils Lake, the number 1 team in the state in Division A. Lisbon took on Enderlin, beat them 65-23. Also in Division A, Beulah beat Turtle Mountain 76-50. Beulah ranked 4th in the polls right now, and Turtle Mountain receiving votes. Thompson, another Region 2 team, also receiving votes, defeated Carrington 64-35, and Delax Burlington took on Standing Rock and beat them 70-35. Also today in Region 1 action, Shiloh Christian is at Kindred, and North Border is taking on Northern Cass. All right, so we will take a break here on the pregame show, and when we come back, we will talk to both head coaches and get their take on today's matchup. So we'll be back in about 2 minutes, and when we come back, we'll have Coach Ralph and Coach Rick Smith. We'll be back after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milton, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School. Brian Watson joined by Chad Outfield. And we're going to continue with our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. So before the game tonight here, during the JV game, I got a chance to talk with head coach of Four Winds Minnewaukan, Coach Rick Smith, a story program in Class B. And this will be their second game in Division A, but their first game against a former Class A. And here's what Coach Rick Smith had to say about tonight's matchup. Welcome back to the pregame show on Three Borders Sports Network. Pregame show brought to you by Yield Advantage. And with me now, head coach of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians, Mr. Rick Smith. Coach, thanks for joining me.
Absolutely, Watts. Good to be here. We're excited to get another game underneath our belt, and I'm sure Coach Ralph is excited to get his first game underneath his belt. So we're excited to be here, and hopefully we can play some good basketball for the fans today.
Yeah, Coach Ralph's got 17 practices under his belt. It's been a long time. He had a game canceled with Thompson. And you guys, a different start to the season for you. You do have a game under your belt, had a game up at Grafton. And what do you look to take out of that game against Grafton? Improvement in many areas. I know we can keep, you can only go to the excuse book so many times because of our injuries, but that doesn't mean that our other kids can't bring effort onto the floor. And I thought that against Grafton, I didn't see that. And, I can take a loss as well as anybody, but when you take a loss and you don't bring the effort and the intensity and the hustle onto the floor, then that's a little disappointing. I need to see some improvement in that area. We need to bring the intensity. We need to bring the hustle, especially on the defensive end and both on the offensive end tonight, because Coach Ralph is going to get in your grill and going to make you work for everything, and they're going to get up in your grill on the defensive end and make you work for everything. So we got our work cut out today, and we got to have some of the young players, some of the role players step up and see who's going to contribute throughout the season until we get some guys back on the floor. Do you expect, with the way things are aligned now here with the three-class system and you now playing in Division A, coming from Class B, do you think it'll be a different style of basketball for you, or do you just go with the script that you've always been with all the success that you've had?
Yeah, we have to. I mean, we have to stay with being as aggressive as we can on the defensive end. We have to probably get a little more physical on the defensive end. You got many of the teams we played already. The Hillsboroughs, the Shilohs, the Trinities, the Beulahs, and it seems like that's always been an issue when you go up against the bigger, stronger, more physical teams. But as long as you bring the intensity and the know-how on the defensive end, you can and you can still play with those teams. Now you bring in Wahpeton and Devil's Lake, and who've been battle tested in the EDC for years, and they're not going to change their intensity on the defensive end, and so we have to, turn ours up a little bit. And I thought the other night against Grafton, we didn't do that at all. They took advantage.
Okay, with your big guns out tonight, Dang not going to play tonight. You have a couple other injuries. Anyone in particular on your squad you looking to step up tonight?
After Thursdays, all of them. I think Dalen Leftbear, who's an all-region player for us, and he has to be our leader. And I know he's always played alongside of Dang for many, many years, and they played together, and they rely on each other. But now he's not there, so Dalen has to step up even more. We rely on him. He's a 3-year starter for us, and so we look to him a lot, and he's got to have to be more aggressive on the offensive end. He's a unselfish basketball player on the offensive end, and now he has to turn himself into a little more of a selfish basketball player, especially with Dang out. But our guards have to be, Nestel, who's been going on a 2-year starter, Cage is going on a 2-year starter. Those guys are our seniors. We had the game the other night, we had 3 starters combined for 2 points, and those 2 points were the first 2 points of the game. So the rest of the game, 3 of our starters didn't score, and we can't have that. We got a bunch of young kids coming off the bench working their tails off, but those guys that start the ball game, they have to be leaders for us.
All right, Coach, I appreciate you joining us, and we look forward to a great game tonight. We'll be back here on Three Quarter Sports Network with the start of our game here, Fort Winds Minnewaukan against the Wahpeton Huskies. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
So there you have Coach Rick Smith, words of wisdom for tonight's game. And we also had a chance to speak with Coach Ralph. And here's what Coach Ralph had to say just before tonight's game. All right, I want to welcome everyone to the pregame show. Pregame show brought to you by Yield Advantage. Right now with me, head coach of the Wahpeton Huskies, Jeff Ralph. Thanks for joining me, Coach.
Hey, I'm glad I can be here.
So game 1 on the schedule tonight. Tell me what it's going to be like to play against a different colored jersey.
Well, that's good because we've been beating the heck up out of our same colored guys. So we need to play against somebody else and maybe have some refs. Coach Cadeney's a terrible ref in practice, and I'm a terrible ref in practice. So we need to get to that. But we need to play somebody. It's been a long 17 practices. So we're ready to play.
Yeah, you got to be ready to play in a new division this year with the 3-class system, new to Division A. And what are your thoughts on what this is going to be like for you this season?
Well, I think it's going to be competitive. Night in and night out. I don't think anybody's going to blow anybody out. There's a couple of really good teams. I think Devil's Lake is maybe one of them, maybe Kindred. But after that, I think maybe the rest of us in the pool are all pretty even. And, if you don't show up, you're going to have a tough time.
What do you think the play is going to be like compared to the old days in the EDC? You think a different style of basketball for you?
Well, I think maybe a little bit. I think from what I've seen, and, of course, 4 wins today, it's going to be an up and down the floor game. But I think I've seen a little freer maybe. But, that depends on the team, too, I think. We're going to try to play that way. We don't have a lot of size, so we want to play fast.
Let's talk about the team tonight that you play. Fort Winds Minnewaukan, a perennial powerhouse in Old Class B. What are you expecting from them tonight?
Well, they're a full-court pressure team, and it doesn't matter if they're ahead by 20, down by 20, or whatever. They're going to just come at you. And, we're going to have to get to the rim. I really feel like if we're finishing at the rim, we'll be okay. If they speed us up and we settle for jump shots and they're not going in, now that's turning into fast break points for them the other way. So we really need to – I don't think we want to control the tempo, but when we go fast, we need to finish at the rim and not just settle for jumpers.
Expecting anything from any players on your team, any one guy that you're looking to kind of lead you in this new season?
Well, I think it's Jaden King. I think he's going to be our – inside presence offensively and defensively. We need him to score for us. We're going to need him to rebound. Matchups today, if Deng plays, I don't feel like Jaden's a great matchup on that kid. I think maybe, oddly, maybe Nick Langenwalter or Noah Berge or even Trey might be a better matchup because he plays away from the basket. But Jaden's our guy who's going to have to kind of control stuff for us. And I think our guards can contain the perimeter, but we got to have Jaden hold down the zone in the middle.
Now, I know you spend a lot of time preparing for Dang Dang. Now, if he doesn't play, does that change your game plan? Do you have to flip the script, or do you just go with the way that you prepared?
Well, we prepared for him playing, and we also talked about if he doesn't, the kid they're going to put in for him is probably is not as good, but he's going to kind of play in the same way. So that, I don't think our game plan changes. We're going to try run with them. We're going to try pressure them, not full court, but we're going to try pressure them. And, if we can do that, I feel like we're really good defensively. And I think we got a lot of guys who can play. I think we can wear them down. And, we'll find out. They played, so they kind of been through that first game. But I feel like we got enough guys that we can maybe wear them down a little bit.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for joining me, and I wish you good luck tonight here in the first Division A game for the Wahpeton Huskies.
Thanks, Brad.
All right, Coach Jeff Ralph, head coach of the Wahpeton Huskies here on the pregame show. We're back right after this. So there you have it, Coach Ralph and Coach Smith taking time with us to talk about today's matchup. Now we'll go down to the PA announcer, Mr. Mike McCall, and we'll get ready for our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Couple of Lady Huskies there taking on the national anthem. Cambry Mauk and Jalea Lopez Lee. And now we'll go back to Mike McCall with the starting lineup. Starting lineups are brought to you by Miller and Associates, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs.
Or wins Minnewaukan Indians and your Wahpeton Huskies. A goal of high school sports is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one of those goals that make this contest a positive educational experience. Please help our schools be #1 in sportsmanship. Let's start with the starting lineups with the visitors on the scoreboard. A 6'2" senior, #3, Dolan Leftbear. Also a senior, a 5'6", #10, Kushan St. Pierre. A 5'7" junior, #11, Dorvin McKay. A 5'8" senior, #15, Wade Nestel. And a 5'10" senior, #35, Kylan Haja. Fort Wins is coached by Rick Smith, Dennis Smith, Travis Mertens, Jeff Hughes, and Oliver Gord Jr. And now, for your Wahpeton Huskies, starting at a guard, a 6'1" senior, #4, Noah Berge. Also at a guard, a 6' sophomore, #10, Brayden Stephens. Also listed in a guard, a 5'11" junior, #11, Drayton Mauk. At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 33, Jaden Key. And at a forward, a 6'4" senior, number 35, Cooper Klosterman. The Huskies are coached by Jeff Brown, Joe Caden, Casey Materi, Jordan Ralph, and Andrew Lundstetter.
And there you have the starting lineups. Athletic Director Mike McCall with the starting lineups for tonight's matchup. 4 wins go with Left Bear, St. Pierre, McKay, Nestel, and Kasia. And the Huskies will go with the senior Noah Berge, the sophomore Braden Steffens, the junior Trayton Mauck, senior Jaden King, and senior Cooper Klosterman. Ready for some Division A basketball. The tip-off, opening tip-off brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short line farm equipment dealer since 1985. So lots of pressure out front here by the Huskies as the Indians try and drive right to the nail there. On the left wing, good pressure there by Steffens. This is St. Pierre from the corner, and that one off, and good box out there by Berge, and Mauck will bring it up for the Huskies, and an errant pass there picked off by St. Pierre. So St. Pierre will give it a try from the same spot, and this time it's good, and the Indians get on the board first with a 3-0 start. So Chad, the Huskies got to be able to take care of the basketball. Turnover and transition there, and Forwin's coming with some pressure, trying to half-court trap, and the Huskies get it down to Jaden King, and that one missed. Rebound by Dalen Leftbear. And from the right wing, that's Kalen Kasia, and here comes Trayton Mauck on the return, and Berge will get fouled there in transition. That foul on Dalen Leftbear.
Yep, take care of the ball and take care of the ball.
Well,
Ralph will say that quite a bit, I'm sure.
I think he will, and again, you know, the Huskies haven't played a game.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of adrenaline that's going when you start your first game, and it'll take you a little bit to settle down. And the Huskies get on the board with the free throw by Berge. The second attempt up, and that one is good. So 3-2 here early in favor of Forwins. On the left side there, that's Kasia. Inside the Left Bear. Outside to St. Pierre from the top of the key now. And the Huskies, Mauck comes away with the rebound. Mauck in transition, Klosterman out there, and that ball was touched. And let's see what they call her, see if they call the foul on the rebound. I felt like it was goaltending.
I thought it was goaltending too. I thought it was off the board, but
I thought it hit the glass first, and you can't touch it after it hits the glass. So the foul on Kylan Kasia, and Berge will go back to the line. And Berge hits another one. So 5-3 now in favor of the Huskies. And Left Bear here out front. In the corner, that was McKay, Dorvin McKay from the corner there. And Steffens out front. Here's a little bit of a trap. Got to stay out of those corners.
Yeah, that's where the trap's going to happen, Brian.
So Steffens out front at the circle to Berge. And then another trap there on the right side. Here's Klosterman from deep. That one misses everything, and King there to clean up the mess, and Jaden King gets on the board.
Pass off the backboard, Brian.
So Nestel there with the drive over to McKay. That's Dorvin McKay. And here's Trayton Mauck clearing it. Steffens will bring it up. Again, once they get to the circle, they're coming with the trap. Here's Berge from outside the three-point line. That one missed. And a battle for it. And good hustle over there by St. Pierre to go for the rebound. Tried to throw it off of Steffens.
Yep.
And it went out of bounds. I think Steffens was standing out of bounds.
Yep. King tried grabbing it, but that was already called out of bounds.
So first substitution for the Huskies here. J.D. Gomez will come in. So Gomez in and Klosterman out. Gomez with pressure on left bear. Sorry, that's McKay. So McKay drives to the left side. They're trying to go through and split defenders there and bumped. And I think they're going to get Braden Steffens. Oh, actually, they're going to get Gomez for the foul. Both of them were there.
Both of them were there, yeah.
So a lot of bounds underneath. Huskies in man-to-man here. Got to get it in. Long count there out to St. Pierre. And Dorvin McKay will handle it with pressure from Gomez. And Gomez doing a good job. Got tipped, but I think it was touched again by McKay. And it ends up in an over and back. So good defense out front there by Gomez. So Huskies will inbound here. And out to Steffens, guarded by St. Pierre. No trap coming this time. This is Mauk able to drive and kick. And Steffens in traffic, and that one gets blocked out of there by Dalen Leftbear. And here come the Forwinds back the other way. McKay into the paint. Nice little dish there, trying to find Leftbear, and he loses it. And that ball is going to go to the Huskies. So Bjorn Kubala into the game now for the Huskies. He replaced Berge. Here comes Steffens up the court, and no trap again. There's Gomez out front. And Gomez with a lane to the basket, and going to get a charge there. Stepping in to take that charge is Kylan Kasia. And a good defensive play there by Kasia, able to step in, stay outside the circle.
And now that's quick two fouls. Quick two fouls, two on Gomez.
So. That's 2 fouls on Gomez. And now Nick Langenwalter will come in to replace Gomez, who picked up the quick fouls. Good to be aggressive, but you got to understand what's going on. You got one. Tough to get that second one. You just got to see that defender and either pull up or try and go around him. So it's Leftbear again with the move and draws contact from King. And Leftbear will go to the line here. Dalen Leftbear. Huskies ahead 7-3 here early in the first quarter. Of course, Chad in Division A now.
There's different rules.
Different rules, 4 quarters. No bonus anymore.
It's all 2 shots, huh?
So it's 2 shots. There still is bonus, but it's a double bonus after 5, and then it resets.
Okay. Every quarter.
Each quarter.
Okay.
So no more 1-and-1. There's also some different rules as far as where the ball will be inbounded on violations. There's spots on the floor where the ball will be inbounded. Indians come back with the trap again. And a good steal there by Leftbear. Leftbear drives to the basket. Nice little move there and able to get the finger roll to drop. And 7-6 now as the Indians close the lead to 1.
1-2-2 press.
And a full court press here. There's Mauk over to Langenwalter and out front to Steffens. And the Huskies will try and reset and start their offense. Good man-to-man pressure out front by Forwinds. And here's Mauk. And there's Leftbear with another steal, but Mauk able to get it back. And and there it is, still stolen again and bounced around. Went to a basketball game and a pickleball match broke out. And there is Jaden King on the finish and the foul. That one just a little short, but he'll go to the free throw line.
A lot of activity back and forth right there at center court.
A little back and forth. You take it, I'll take it. I don't want it, you have it. No, you go ahead and take it. So this is Jaden King at the free throw line. King makes the first one. And King takes the second. We'll get a substitution. Kolsterman will come back in, and he will replace Jaden King.
Berkey's back on the floor. He replaced Langen Walter, too, I believe.
So a little three-quarter court pressure here by Trayton Malk on Wade Nestel, and St. Pierre out front. And a little loop around there by McKay, and St. Pierre with a nice drive to the basket, and he's fouled on the finish. So they clear out McKay, and St. Pierre takes it to the wing and then continues on to the basket, able to draw the foul. And substitution here. So Dorvin McKay will exit, and number 32, Clayton DuBois, will come in. And that free throw's good by St. Pierre. We got a 9-9 tie here in the first quarter. Full court pressure again from Four Winds. Half court there, Berge able to bring it over. Trouble right there. Doing a good job not traveling with it. And then Steffens out front again. Indians come with the pressure, try and trap, and do a good job closing on the pass. They do a great job anticipating after the trap. And there's Leffer with a little move. No foul called, and
he might be hurt too.
And he might be hurt. And Four Winds already a team that's battling injuries, and you don't want to see another one happen here as Jorn Kubala comes down and hits the three. And then the referee will stop the play, and it looks like Four Winds will take a timeout. It's a short timeout, and we will take a timeout here too, Chad.
Okay.
And it's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Timeouts brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for their customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is your number one goal. We'll keep it here, Chad. A quick little timeout there, a little 30-seconder. So we'll see if the Huskies can handle this pressure now that Four Winds is bringing. They're bringing full court pressure and also bring a little bit of half court pressure, getting a little half court trap going. And they do a good job of anticipating on the backside and not letting you have any easy passes.
Left Bear stayed in the game.
And it looks like Left Bear is going to stay in. He went down and grabbed his knee, but able to get back up. So Huskies with a little full court pressure of their own as Malk mans up on Wade Nestel. And Nestel able to bring it across the timeline. A little high screen, a little 1-4 high. And there's St. Pierre at the top. Trying to force it in. That goes off Cooper Klosterman's leg, and that'll be a kick. So we do have our shout-outs available. Shout-outs are brought to you by Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance, serving Minnesota and North Dakota. If you want to give us a call, give us a text and give us a shout-out, 701-566-0177. You can text that line. Tell us who you're cheering for or who you're watching, and we'll give you a shout-out right here on Three Borders Sports Network. And Left there with the miss there, and the Indians pick up the garbage and get a second chance opportunity here. Steffens with an aggressive defense out front on St. Pierre. And Left Bear will pick it up on the far side. And right there at the elbow is Clayton DuBois. And a foul on the Huskies.
I think it was on Bjorn.
That's on Kubala. And that's his first.
But that's the 15th foul on Wahpeton, so that means 2 shots.
And the 15th foul, so 4 ones will be in bonus here. They'll shoot 2. And if you're an old school coach like me, I like being in the bonus at this point in the game, but we're not playing halves anymore, so you'd be halfway through the first half and be able to shoot 1-and-1 the rest of the way. Now you only get it for 1:53, and then it resets. So you have to change your game plan here. You can be in attack mode here for this next 1:53, and then no more bonus after that. So free throws are good by DuBois. And Four Winds continuing with that full court pressure. Berge in the middle to King, and King drives, and I think that's going to be a blocking foul on DuBois. And a nice drive for Jaden King, and a good job being aggressive there, Chad.
Yeah.
You know, you get pressure, But if you get in the middle, you can get a lane to the basket. You can continue to attack, and Jaden King got a good decision there to go to the basket.
Yeah, no, he got that pass, and he knew where he was going with it, and he, like I said, it was a good aggressive move. And got the basket and got fouled.
And now into the game for the Huskies, number 42 is Landon Ralph, a sophomore. So Four Winds will bring it across here. This is Nestel on the right side. Back out front to Left Bear. Got McKay on the wing, and that's McKay with the ball now. Driving out front to the free throw line, loses it, and a scramble for the ball. We're going to have a jump ball, and that ball will go to Wahpeton. So good defense there by the Huskies, able to pick up on the loose ball, get on the floor for it, get those 50-50 balls. Full court pressure again by Four Winds. Still a 1-2-1-1 or 1-2-2. Huskies break it, no problem. Now get into your offense. Steffens resets. Man to man for Four Winds. This is Berge. A little shove there. Good move inside. That one blocked by Left Bear. Up the floor here is Nestel into the paint. And a nice little pull-up jumper in transition for Wade Nestel. 14-13 in favor of the Huskies. Indians continue with the full court pressure. Berg, he picked it up there, lost his dribble in the coffin corner and able to get it to Steffens. A nice drive and dish for Jaden King. Nice play there by Braden Steffens. A good finish by Jaden King. Able again attack that pressure, get in there with a little dish.
Oh, there comes,
So Kubala will come back in, and Steffens will get a break here at the end of the quarter. That one close to being over and back there. Didn't have control, though.
Right.
So this is Nestel out front, guarded by Mauk. Nice behind-the-back dribble in the paint there. Almost lost his footing there. 9 seconds to go. Left Bear on the spin. Will kick it over to McKay. And Left Bear, good pass down low to Du Bois, and another dish there and missed. That was a tough one there. Wide open on the backside there was Kavanaugh.
Everything but in.
And Kavanaugh misses the bunny. And that's the end of the first quarter. Huskies lead 16-13. We'll take a break and we'll be back on Three Borders Sports Network right after this with the second quarter.
We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, Wahpeton High School, Husky Gymnasium. Brian Watson, Chad Atfield bringing you Division A basketball, North Dakota High School basketball. Wahpeton Huskies and the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. Start of the second quarter, Huskies ahead 16-13. And there's Du Bois on the turnaround and trying to grab it and get going with his trading Mauk, and he finds Berge up front, and Berge with a good finish there. And Berge scores in transition, 18-13 now in favor of the Huskies. Here's St. Pierre on the right side, Left Bear out front, and Nestel on the far wing with a little drive and contact there, and they're going to call him for a travel. So good defense, good help defense there by Jaden King. And Nestel is called for the travel.
Yeah, you want to help, but you don't want to help too much, Brian, and you're out of position, too. You want to help a little bit and kind of,
You have to help and recover because forwards can certainly drain those threes, so you have to get back out there on those shooters. And forwards continue with the full court pressure, and Coach Ralph is going to use a timeout. And we'll take a timeout here. And we'll be back on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 18-13, second quarter in favor of the Wahpeton Huskies. We'll be back right after this.
Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. Founded in 1970.
Back after the timeout. Huskies had to take a timeout before they picked up a 10-second violation and turned the ball over.
I got a question, Brian.
Yep.
There's 26 on the clock. Do they have to get it across before they get a new 10?
They'll get a new 10 here.
Okay.
So they get it across and a steal right away. Turnover for the Huskies, and now a turnover back again for 4 wins. King in traffic, and they're going to call him for a travel. Took off before he got it.
He had a tough pass kind of to handle a little bit too. It's kind of a little low, so he had to go down a little bit, and then he, I think, lost his balance, Brian. And
tough one to handle and try and come up and get going with it. Yeah. And there's another steal as Trayton Malk able to get that one. He misses, but King with the rebound. And King with the little lefty floater on the turnaround. And the Huskies stretch the lead to 7, 20-13. So Huskies able to capitalize on a couple of their turnovers. And 4 wins giving it back when they take it away a few times. Into the game now for 4 wins is Jonte DeLorme. He's number 20 or number 24. So he's got left there, and DeLorme's going to exit right now.
Jaden King picked up his second foul too, so he's going to exit.
So King will go out, Ralph will come in, and McKay is back in for 4 wins. So Nestel, Left Bear, St. Pierre, McKay, and Kasia for 4 wins. And Berge, Gomez, Ralph, Klosterman, and Steffens for the Huskies. And that one bounced out long, and Ralph picks it up and fumbles it, trying to get that ball up to Berge, and he's just got to come to a stop.
Yep.
And they might have a conversation at the dinner table tonight about what to do with that one. So Ralph out front, and this is McKay over to St. Pierre. McKay on the drive. And St. Pierre with a fall away. Gomez trying to not pick up another foul. Gomez with 2 fouls. And here comes full court pressure again by 4 wins. And they're going to continue that all game, I believe. And Steffens got away with the travel as he stepped forward. As Kasia and McKay were there. So Ralph will exit. Malk will come back in. Just a short breather there for Trayton. And Berge the inbound. Gomez in the backcourt along with Klosterman there. And the Huskies having a tough time inbounding this ball.
Steffens over to Malk. Back to Steffens. Steffens tried to pass it inside, and I think they got a push on somebody. Kasia, I think, got a little push on Klosterman underneath there, so he gets the foul. That's could be his 3rd foul, I believe the scoreboard says.
All right, Chad, I think I got my senses back here. So Steffens on that rebound, and that one almost rolled back in. Berge with a chance there, and then another second chance opportunity for Braden Steffens, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. We'll see who the foul's on.
The foul before was on 35, and the board said he had 3, Brian.
So Forwin's starting to pick up a little foul trouble here. That last foul was on Dorvin McKay, and that's just his first. So they'll do a little cleanup on aisle 3 here.
Oh, there, you got a sub at the table. How about subbing, Brian? Can you sub all 3 times, or do you have to sub everything before the 2 shots? Or
it's still a 2-shot foul, so you're subbing on the second.
Okay.
So they'll wait for that first one to go before you can enter.
Okay. That's probably one of the rules that almost what it didn't change.
Well, yeah, that's the one that you're used to there.
Yeah.
So.
Du Bois back in for Cajuns.
So Du Bois is back in.
Steffens makes the second one. So. Oh. Yeah. Forward's trying to get on the floor and got it tipped off a player out of bounds and goes back to Wahpeton. So. Klosterman over to Berge. Berge down to Gomez. Malk has it up top. Over to Berge.
Still good man-to-man pressure here by Forwinds. Not as aggressive.
Quite as aggressive, but still. Steffens with a shot attempt.
Oh, a little bump there. They're going to get. They are going to get Clayton Du Bois on the little.
It's physical down there, boy. I tell you what, you better.
That was a little hip check.
Yeah.
And Klosterman will go to the line. And really, Du Bois was in position and really didn't need to go forward. All he needed to do was just get his hands up.
Right.
And you'd have a good chance to at least defend it. So for 4 wins, DeLorme comes back in along with Kavanaugh. And it looks like Kubala comes back in for the Huskies as Berge sits down. So second attempt here for Klosterman. 21-16 in favor of the Huskies halfway through the second quarter. So Lefbear with the rebound, and he'll be met at half court by Trayton Malk. Little ball screen action, he refuses it. And this is Nestel looking for Lefbear, and that ball stolen away. Huskies come back. Gomez trapped there, going to have to get rid of it.
Yeah.
They can't get it over the outstretched arms of Nestel. And DeLorme with a little Euro that drew a little contact from Kubala. And Kavanaugh here over to a wide open Nestel, and that one's missed, and Malk with the rebound. And here's J.D. Gomez looking up ahead to Kubala. He can hit from there. That one's short, bounces back at him. A good follow on it, and over to Klosterman on the reverse. Klosterman able to drive and attack and get in the lane outside to Gomez. And a driving Steffens. That one just changed with the defense there and left that one short. Up ahead to Nestel. Looking for Kavanaugh on the block, and 3 Huskies there, and Gomez comes away with the loose ball. So Steffens out front will reset, guarded by DeLorme. And Malk from the near wing, and that one a 3-pointer for Trayton Malk from the left side. And a timeout by Forwinds. Coach Rick Smith says enough. He'll take a timeout and talk about it. It'll be a full timeout, and we'll come back on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard 24-16 in favor of the Wahpeton Huskies. Back after this.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, They are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
So back at Wahpeton High School after the timeout by 4 wins. Left Bear will bring it across, guarded by Trayton Mount. On the right side to Nestel, guarded by Kubala. We're going to get a foul away from the ball, I think. Maybe on Trayton Mount here.
Malk, I think.
Malk trying to defend Dalen Left Bear. And that's Trayton's first foul. Ball will be inbounded underneath the basket here. DeLorme out front, guarded by Steffens. Huskies in man-to-man, been man-to-man the entire game. Nestel here, guarded by Steffens. And into the game for 4 wins is Tyler Black, number 23, with the ball there. And a good find there by Black, finding Nestel, Wade Nestel under the basket. And again, 4 wins with the full court pressure. Gomez reversed over to Steffens. Got to get out of that corner quick. Cross court to Gomez. And they'll come with the trap again in a sort of a 2-3 trapping zone with a lot of pressure out front. Now it looks more like a 1-2-2 trapping. And a good reverse out of the post to Gomez. A good find there by Jaden King. Ball goes into the low post, able to look opposite inside out.
Yep.
One of the high percentage threes that you're going to get. And J.D. Gomez knocking it down. And good hustle there on defense by the Huskies. That ball's turned over in front of the Huskies bench, and everybody's getting into it and getting excited.
Yeah.
And 4 wins will continue with the full court pressure. 1-2-2. And then they'll trap in half court if they can. Malk just hit one from there. And now man-to-man, still going to trap, so staying in that trapping zone. It's shifting from 2-3 to a 1-2-2. Matchup zone that they trap out of. Good help there. And Gomez with another good look. And King with another good rebound, and going to be a foul on that one. That foul is going to go on Tyler Black. And Wahpeton doing a good job on the offensive glass. Jaden King in there again.
Yeah, three-point misses are going to be, kind of long rebounds too, Brian, probably. So.
And just right there in the right spot, Chad.
Yeah. Hits in the right position. That's right.
So Wahpeton will get 2 substitutions here as Berge.
Closeman was coming in for the shooter. I think that's why he was there at first and couldn't come in, and then,
So Berge comes in for Kubala, and Klosterman will come in for King on the make here.
King's got 2 fouls. Protect him with the 2 fouls for the rest of the half.
So King not one of those guys that'll miss it on purpose so he can stay in the game. Sometimes you'll get those guys. So, all right, here's Left Bear. A little token pressure here from Berge. Man-to-man by Wahpeton. And almost a steal there, and Gomez is going to pick up
his third.
And Kubala will come right back in the game. So that's Joseph Gomez's 3rd foul. Kubala will come in, and then returning here for 4 wins is going to be Clayton Du Bois, and DeLorme will exit. Still man-to-man pressure into Left there. Good help there by Kubala. Hard off the glass, but no box out on St. Pierre. And he gets the rebound, puts it up. No box out on left bear, and still going at it. And that looked like a foul there, but I think they're going to get a jump ball. Let's see what they end up with here after the scrum. And I think it is a jump ball. And that ball will go to Four Winds. So a lot of activity there right in front of the glass in the charge circle. And after everything's said and done, it's a jump ball in favor of the Huskies. Huskies break the pressure. Malk with a cross-court pass, and then a dish inside to a diving Berge. A little twisting shot that he missed, and here come the Four Winds right back at it. Nestel over to St. Pierre. You need to get out on him because he's knocked down a few, and that one falls right back at Black, and Black able to put it in. Tyler Black with the finish there. 28-20 now in favor of the Huskies. And Trayton Mount left that one about a foot short, and that one falls to the floor.
Yeah, after a lot of time on the shot clock, too, when he shot that, but
with an 8-point lead, and under a minute to go, a little quick for that one. So this is Nestel out front, guarded by Trayton Mount. St. Pierre with a quick one, and that time he knocks it down from the right side. So St. Pierre with a three, and that closes the lead 28-23.
Let's see if Wahpeton can go for one here. Hang on there and try to go for one shot.
Indians trying to bring the pressure, see if they can get a quick shot or a turnover, and Steffens handles it out front. Guarded by Nestel. Malk here, and into the paint, there's Berge, Black on defense, and about inside out to Steffens, and Left Bear with the rebound. With 4 seconds to go, and a three-pointer to St. Pierre. That's going to be short.
Behind the board.
And they were looking for a foul there. And the Huskies lucky to get away without giving up that extra three-pointer. Had a couple opportunities to score going into the half, but the Indians come back and make it a game. Just a 5-point lead now for the Huskies, 28-23. And we'll go into halftime here on Three Borders Sports Network. And we'll take a break and we'll come back with our halftime report. Our halftime show is brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge. We'll be back on Three Borders Sports Network right after this.
Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, We offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey girls, oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson, Chad Atfield, bringing you North Dakota High School basketball, boys high school basketball. Division A in the new North Dakota 3-class system. Wahpeton Huskies versus the visiting 4 wins Minnewaukan Indians. And at halftime, the score is 28-23. And Chad, kind of a little bit of what we expected. A little up and down game. Good man-to-man pressure from the Huskies and some good full-court pressure and up and down play from 4 wins.
Yeah, I mean, the defense is out there, so Coach Ralph said he wanted to play somebody different, so.
Well, I mean, after you've been beaten up on everybody, you spend all that time trying to figure out where your intensity level is and what's going on and see if you really are playing good, aggressive defense. And I think the Huskies are doing a fairly good job. I mean, they're getting it done. They're getting up and down the floor. There's been some turnovers. 13 turnovers they've forced so far for 4 wins, and the Huskies with just 6 turnovers, which is okay. You want to try and finish that game 12 or below, so they're halfway there. Some of their turnovers, though, have been in transition.
Yeah. It's good for WAP to play a team like 4 wins, too. The defense, just so you can see where you're at in first game.
And 4 wins not at full strength, missing quite a few of their players, actually. Their all-state player, Deng Deng, is out, and then McKay is out, Longy is out, and then Mario Deng is also out. So 1, 2, 3, 4 injuries, and big injuries that really affect what you can do for 4 wins. But you got to play who you play and dance with who you brung. And 4 wins hanging in here in the first half.
Yeah, they had a 3 there, and then they got a turnover right before the half too, and just couldn't convert. But they're right where you'd like to be ahead, but they're in the game anyway, Brian. So they still have a chance.
Again, this is the halftime show. Halftime show is brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge. In the first half, 4 wins scored 13 points in the first quarter. Wahpeton 16. So Wahpeton has 16-13 lead after the first quarter. And then pretty even in the second quarter. 4 wins with 10 points and Wahpeton with 12. Scoring-wise, for 4 wins, Left Bear with 3 points. St. Pierre leads the way with 12. Nestel with 4. Tyler Black with 2. And Du Bois with 2. As far as fouls go, Kasia.
He's got 3, right?
He has 3 fouls. So Kylan Kasia with 3 fouls for 4 wins. Scoring for the Huskies. Huskies were led by Jaden King with 11 points. And then you had Noah Berge with 7, and then followed by Kubala with 3, Gomez with 3, Mauk has 3, and Braden Steffens with just 1 point in the first half. The Huskies shot 9 of 28 from the floor for 32%. And 3 of 8 from behind the three-point arc, which is nice, for 38%. And again, with the 6 turnovers, they're shooting 64% from the free throw line. And just a couple things in your first half of play. Things going okay for the Wahpeton Huskies.
Yep.
So we'll have to see if the Huskies can keep that pressure defense going. And we'll see if Fort Wayne can take care of the ball a little bit better, give themselves some opportunities after 13 turnovers in the first half, and see if they can get back in this thing. They were able to cut the lead. I think it was as much as 10, and now 28-23, just a 5-point lead here at halftime. So we'll take a break here on the halftime show, brought to you by OSPTI. When we come back, we'll have the second half of action between Fort Wayne Minnewaukan and Wahpeton Huskies. Back after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
First car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
In this place, we see potential.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. We're getting ready for the second half of action here between the Wahpeton Huskies and Fort Wayne Minnewaukan. Fort Wayne's in the past a perennial Class B state contender. Coming in a little
banged up,
a little short-handed, a little banged up, but doing their best here to hang with the Huskies and doing a good job to end that first half. This one kicked out to the boys, and we're going to get a foul, I think maybe going the other way here. On the rebound there, a little bit of hold and a grab. Sorry, that was Cajo on that shot.
Yeah. Leftbear got the foul.
And the foul was on Dalen Leftbear. And again, full court pressure from Fort Wayne. And here comes the trap by Nestel. And then McKay will get right there at half court. And the Huskies handled the pressure nicely. Only 6 turnovers in the first half. And Steffen's able to handle that ball. Sophomore doing a good job with a kick to Berge with a high arcing 3, and that one is good. Noah Berge with the 3, and the Huskies get on the board first here in the second half. Fort Wayne comes back, and that goes off the leg of Nestel. Nestel had been doing a lot of ball handling for Fort Wayne and handling it fairly well, but that one, under the pressure of Trayton Mount, goes off his foot. And here come the Huskies again. Pressure continues from Fort Wayne. Over the timeline to Malk. Malk takes off and loses it. And now back in transition. Here comes St. Pierre with a little floater. In and out. That one halfway down and bounces out, and King corrals the rebound. Pressure from McKay there. A little poke from behind from McKay. And that one picked up by Kasia. And McKay with a reverse and finish. So Dorvin McKay with the finish there. And the pressure continues from Four Winds. And he got to move the ball here against this pressure. Reverse it nicely, can get it up. As Berge brings it across. St. Pierre with the pressure. Over to Malk on the far side. Klosterman into the block. Inside out to Malk. And that one's short. And that's going to be a foul with a push on Dalen Lefbear, I believe.
That'd be his third.
And right behind Cooper Klosterman. The push from behind. So that's Lefbear's
I see.
third.
St. Pierre's came out, and he's over there by the stretching out something. I think.
It looks like he's stretching out his calf. I don't know if that's a cramp or a strain there. And I think that's Du Bois who came back into the game. Into the paint to Steffens, dish to King with the left hand finish. That one bounces out to Berge with another high arcing. That one misses. And that's Lefbear with the rebound. And here comes McKay on the left side into the middle. He finds Nestel. Out front to Kasia. Kasia going to take a look at it and try it. And that one bounces long, and that one, Berge will let that one go out of bounds. Kasia had a long look at that one, said, why not? And that one bounced for a long rebound out of bounds. And here comes Malk bringing it up. Up and down the floor they go with the pressure from Four Winds. There's Nestel out front guarding Steffens, and here's Cooper Klosterman and Kasia battling it on the far wing. Steffens defended by Nestel. And out to Malk, 14 on the shot clock. Little ball screen action from Klosterman. And Malk trying to drive into the paint and then go inside out to King. And the Huskies have started out this second half with 3 quick turnovers. Empty possessions do not help you.
No.
So 31-25. Berge hit the 3 to take it to 31 for the Huskies. And this is Nestel out front over to Lefbear, guarded by Berge. And trying to hit a streaking Du Bois, and Jaden King doing a good job of reading that pass and able to knock it out of bounds. So they'll inbound on the side closest to us and out front to Nestel. Little ball screen action, refuses it, and they're going to get hands on. And they're going to get Braden Steffens for the foul. One time might be okay. The second hand is going to be a problem. And now he'll just have to understand how the game is called and keep his hands off. So this is McKay out front now, guarded by Gomez. And Nestel on the left wing. Inside of the block to Lefbear. We're going to get another foul call. And this one might be on
Berge, I think.
Is on Berge with the push on the entry pass. Go baseline out of bounds. Little screen across action as Kasia will kick it out front to the boys, and he's going to be called for a walk with shuffle of the feet there. And now both teams struggling with turnovers.
Coach Smith wanted him to shoot too. He thought the lane was kind of open.
Well, why don't pass up an open one to turn it over. And good defense there by Du Bois, and the Huskies turn it over. And they're just going back and forth, exchanging turnovers here as Lefbear in the traffic. 3 Huskies there, and they're going to get called for a foul. And this is going to be on Jaden King.
That might be 4 if it's Jaden. No.
And let's see who they call. That's King's
3,
third.
Yeah, they saved him in the first half. That's right.
And Berge with a good effort there. Now here comes Lefbear. And there's Du Bois off glass. And we'll have to check with him to see if he called that one, but the bank is definitely open here late on a Saturday evening. And Gomez here out front, guarded by McKay. The Huskies got to get into their offense here. A couple of trips down the floor where they just haven't run anything and turned the ball over. There's Klosterman on the right side. Here comes the help from behind. That ball bounces over off the tip from McKay from behind. So McKay on the poke from behind finds an open Klosterman, and I don't know who they're going to give that assist to. Good switch on the ball screen. It's Nestel guarded by Klosterman now. There's the boys. A little dribble drive action there. Left Bear with a nice pull-up on the drive into the elbow and making a good decision to pull up and not try and go all the way in, and a good finish for Left Bear. Here's King and the lefty with the spin and wheel. And that one just in and out, and Left Bear had the rebound and on the way down got it knocked out, and that ball will stay with Four Winds. So King, King after picking up his third foul is going to sit down, and Landon Ralph, the sophomore, going to come in.
St. Pierre came back in too.
And St. Pierre back in. He went out, thought maybe he was injured a little bit, and Four Winds not a team that can handle any more injuries. And a good block there by Braden Steffens as Nestel went in on the drive, and Steffens showing the leaping ability. And it's going to get we're going to get a foul here on Four Winds. Oh, foul's not on. Well, it's on St. Pierre.
No, Kavanaugh. 12, I think. 12 is Kavanaugh.
12's not in the game. Oh, there he is. So as we speak of him, he's kind of snuck in. So Kavanaugh picks up the foul, and then he draws the foul at the other end.
I think he came in when St. Pierre came back in, when he had massive subs at the score table, Brian.
And Malk is back in for the Huskies. And I think Berge went out. So on the floor for the Huskies, Malk, Gomez, Steffens, Klosterman, and Ralph. And on the floor for Four Winds, Left Bear, Kasia, Kavanaugh, St. Pierre, and Nestel. And this is Kavanaugh at the line, trying to make it a two-point game. And now
St. Pierre had it and
missed, and he had a chance to get the rebound there and didn't come away with it. And Steffens on the drive and almost finished there. Left Bear high off the glass for defense and able to deter the shot. And here's Kasia on the drive in there trying to finish, and that one partially blocked in by either Klosterman or Ralph. And going to get a foul on the rebound.
Yep. Now it's 2 shots, too. That's number 5.
And they're in the bonus now. With 2:31 to go in the third, the Four Winds will be shooting bonus the rest of the way here in the third quarter. Looks like Berge's going to come back in.
That was Steffens' third foul. So
the third on Steffens. You've got King with 3 for the Huskies. So the Huskies now starting to pick up a little foul trouble. Malk's got 2, and Gomez has 2. So St. Pierre. And another offensive rebound, and Left Bear not able to get that one to go. That could have tied the game.
Yep.
Here left side, Berge, and back to Gomez out front. And the Huskies need to settle down, but Four Winds still bringing pressures. Berge with the long 3 again, the high arcing 3 from Noah Berge to stretch the lead. 36-31 in favor of the Huskies. Noah Berge with the second 3 from that left side. And here's St. Pierre on the drive. And a foul. And St. Pierre trying to come back with the old-fashioned three-point play to match the 3 from Berge. And that foul on Landon Ralph. And Keyshawn St. Pierre gets that one to roll, and now we're back to a 2-point game, 36-34 in favor of the Huskies. Pressure continues from Four Winds. Landon Ralph on the right side here. And Trayton Malk kicks it over to Gomez. Berge again feeling it, and he's got it. Noah Berge with his third 3 of the second half. High arcing from the left side saying, give it to me, I want another. And Left Bear trying to match. And he does from out front. From 2 steps behind the three-point line. Now let's go back and forth. Three-pointer for three-pointer. Berge over to Gomez. Might have missed a walk there. And now back out front to Gomez from Klosterman. And A good steal, good defensive play there by Left Bear, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. And the Huskies will have to inbound it from the other end of the court here. And no pressure here this time. No full court pressure from Four Winds. A little three-quarter court.
Setting up there.
Klosterman in the middle, and Berge almost with another opportunity there. He starts to feel it. Now Gomez, a little behind the back. Oh, had one more. Had Berge open, but Klosterman bobbled it. And that one goes off the hands of Mount. St. Pierre here over to Kasia. Skip pass to Nestel with a little reverse. And the score is tied just like that. Four Winds not going away and continue to play hard. And a good stretch of play here by Four Winds, able to force the Huskies into turnovers, and then able to match 3 for 3 with the Huskies. And now a good trap again, and that ball skipped over to Landon Ralph, and I think he's going to pick up the foul. As Kylan Kasia will pick up
that might be 4.
The foul, and I think that's going to be 4 on him. So that's Kasia's 4th. And the boys will come back in. So baseline out of bounds here. Trying to find Berge, and that goes into Mount. And Gomez will come back and take over at the point. Shot clock is off. And a forced shot there by Gomez, and now it's going to leave a lot of time here for Four Winds, and they're going to get the bucket and the foul. And that one, Chad, with the shot clock turned off.
Yes.
I got a feeling that Coach Ralph wanted to take the last shot of the quarter.
I was watching Coach Ralph when that shot went up, Ryan. And
you just got to understand time and score. A little bit different here. We're playing quarters, so you have a couple extra times where you have to run down the clock here. And as the third quarter comes down, you had about 25 seconds on that shot clock. And that ball missed and then returned here by Four Winds, and now Four Winds with the lead here, 42-39. And Klosterman going to finish it, and he's going to draw the foul. Cooper Klosterman going up and drawing the foul. And now Cooper going to try and tie this thing up. Still with 10 seconds to go in the third.
So get that pass and was aggressive, and
So a good move in transition by the Huskies, able to get the ball back quick and score and draw the foul.
10 seconds, that's probably 2 more possessions yet for each team.
Well, the way it's going right now, it might be. Four Winds not able to get back in transition and draw the foul, and Klosterman ties the game up. And here comes Four Winds now in a hurry. This is Nestel. And Left Bear with room to get it off. He hit a deep one earlier. That one halfway down and out. On the rebound is Kavanaugh. And almost had another opportunity there to put the rebound in. But after 3 quarters of play on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, it's Wahpeton 42, Four Winds 42. Back after this.
Like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson, Chad Affield, bringing you North Dakota High School basketball. We got a barn burner right now, tied up here as we start the fourth quarter. Four Winds Minnewaukan and the Wahpeton Huskies tied up 42-42. And there's a foul down low. And if you want to give us a shout out and let us know who you're cheering for, and we'll be happy to give that to you. If you want to send us a text message at 701-566-0177. Rod Brewer out there watching today's action. And Mr. Brewer, I believe there is a guy with a big sombrero in the crowd tonight. So, oh, it's an inside joke. We'll let it go. So another foul here. This foul is on St. Pierre. And that's just his first foul. Out of bounds underneath here. Steffens will inbound it. Berge to Mauk. Mauk with a running start, able to get in there and finish. A nice drive to the basket by Trayton Mauk. And that ball on the right side, and another foul.
Yeah.
So now getting a little bit ticky-tacky here. And that's on Gomez, and that's going to be his fourth. So watching all the way from Naples, Florida, Lee and Barb Nagel. The Nagels watching from Florida. Appreciate the shout out. And another foul coming up here. And that's going to be on Gomez, and Gomez is going to have to go take a seat. So 2 quick fouls on Joseph Gomez, and he will end his night here with 5 points. With 2 points and 5 fouls. So if you want to give us a shout out on the Amanda Frederick shout out line, Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance, serving Minnesota and North Dakota, you can certainly do that. 701-566-0177. Just shoot me a text. Let us know who you're cheering for, and we'll give you a shout out right here on Three Borders Sports Network. So 44-45 in favor of Four Winds. Berge over to Kubala, who came in for Gomez, and King diving to the basket and not able to finish with the left hand. And here comes St. Pierre in transition, and another foul on the Huskies. So we go back and forth, up and down the floor. And I think for Coach Ralph, this is what he expected out of Four Winds. You know, just get the ball and go. And now you're in the fourth quarter, and the Four Winds has played a game already, and Wahpeton has not. And you have to see, even though you've had a lot of practice, you know, what kind of condition you're in as you start to go up and down here late in this game. And St. Pierre makes the first. And St. Pierre will dial in the second one, and now Four Winds with a 3-point lead here to start this fourth quarter. And they continue with the pressure. As Mauk able to rise and shine on that one, able to get that one to fall, to draw it into a 1-point game. Berge will guard Lefbear out front, and Lefbear will pull up, and that one is rebounded by Steffens. Lefbear had made one from that same spot earlier. And here comes Berge with a little jump stop and finish. And Noah Berge having a nice second half. So 48-47, Huskies take the lead again. And here's Nestel guarded by Mauk with a little double screen action, horns action from Four Winds. Over to Kasia. Good defense over there by King. And out front here to St. Pierre. And now Nestel drives down the lane past Mauk and able to finish for the score. Berge out front, and now Steffens will reset for the Huskies, guarded by Lefbear. And this is Kavanaugh on Mauk, and that went into King, and King turned around and threw it away, and here comes Nestel back for Four Winds. St. Pierre will reset and get a screen from Cage. He'll refuse it, and there's Lefbear with a little spin and drive, and not able to finish there, and King will clean up the mess, and here comes Mauk. And Mauk driving again, almost lost it. A nice find there by Trayton Mauk, dropping dimes to Jaden King. And that's a timeout. I think that timeout taken by Coach Ralph, as it's 50-49 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be back on Three Borders Sports Network right after this.
with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that...
Well, Chad, I think we're getting everything that we thought we would here from the Huskies and the Indians today.
My neck's sore, Brian.
Yeah, it's like watching a tennis match. Yeah. Hey, we got a couple people watching, cheering on the Huskies. Wayne and Mary Kappas cheering on the Huskies. And also Jacob and Maria Proctow.
Hey.
Saying, hey, guys, go Huskies, watching on YouTube. We appreciate everybody tuning in to Three Borders Sports Network, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Red River Communications Channel 28. We appreciate you tuning in and spending the afternoon with us. So here we go, 50-49 in favor of the Huskies. 5 minutes to go in the fourth, and a nice little dish across and back as Nestel finishes for two, and Four Winds will take the lead again. Out front here to Steffens. We might go back and forth the rest of the way here with 4:50 to go in this thing. And Steffens going to draw on fire, and that one is knocked down. You knew it wouldn't be the whole game going without him draining the three. And he rocks and fires and drops that one down. 53-51 now in favor of the Huskies. The Indians trying to come right back. St. Pierre out front, bumped there by Berge. And we'll give the Academy Award to Keyshawn St. Pierre as Best Actor.
That far from the basket, too, you know.
There was a little contact there.
It was.
And St. Pierre sold it really well, so good job by St. Pierre to draw that foul. So here we go, right side. This is Nestel, kicked out to Kasia. And Kasia with the high arcer. That one bounces on a good rebound there by Noah Berge. Stolen from behind by Nestel, and he's going to draw the foul and the finish. Wade Nestel with the rebound, a little poke from behind. You got to be aware of where they are. And Nestel able to knock that ball away and draw the foul and the finish. 53-53. And now Wade Nestel trying to take the lead back for Four Winds. And just back and forth now here in the fourth quarter, Chad. Huskies had the lead for the majority of this game, 3/4 of it. And Four Winds able to come back and take the lead, and now we've gone back and forth a few times here. And the free throw is missed, and we'll stay tied. So this is Malk attacking on the right side. Kubala inside to King, and they collapse on him. And King able to spin out of that, get to the other side, and finish with his left hand. A good play there by Jaden King. And here comes left bear guarded by Malk. Asia with the screen. And now Nestel will bring it back out front. Over to St. Pierre. Little dribble drive. And here comes left bear with his turn. He'll get a screen, refuse it. And back to Du Bois, who's rolling. And I think we're going to get another foul. And if it's on the Huskies, it is bonus time. And for the last 3 minutes of this quarter,
that's going to be a lot of free throws.
The free throws will be shot by Four Winds. And Four Winds only 2 fouls, so a lot to give here in the last 3 minutes. And another missed free throw. Huskies lead by 2. And left bear will get a second here. And that one around and out. That one saw all of the rim. And so after the missed free throw, pressure by Four Winds. And that one tipped away by Du Bois. So good defense there by Clayton Du Bois, able to get a hand on that. And now the Huskies will have to inbound from the side. They'll go box here on this sideline out of bounds. Screen across, and they get a zipper screen for Malk. And he'll take it out front. And here comes Steffens now, guarded by left bear, able to get away from him. And right in the paint, back outside to Cooper Kolsterman. And that one just off an offensive rebound by King. That one blocked by Lefbear from behind. And now Lefbear up to Kasia in transition. And here comes the boys. And that one blocked. That one foul going to be called. As we thought, Steffens got mostly ball. There was some contact there. Ball did kind of bounce away. And it looks like Steffens got hit in the face or mouth there, and he's kind of checking his chin. And Du Bois will go to the line and makes that free throw. The last three had been missed by Four Winds, and we're going to get a timeout.
30 seconds.
A 30-second timeout. This one taken by Four Winds, and we'll keep it here. This timeout is brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. So, Chad, 2 minutes, 57 seconds to go here. It's been a back and forth fourth quarter. 1 point game now here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard.
Yeah, I think Four Winds' biggest lead was 3 points, and Wops was, like I said, they controlled the first 3 quarters. So it's been back and forth, though, so it's going to be down to the wire probably.
And what not a better way to start your season if you're the Huskies. Get a good opponent, a powerhouse in the old Class B. Everybody's new to Division A, but this is the kind of games that I think everybody wanted to see on a consistent basis by having a 3-class system. And, I think there were some people who said, Four Winds going to go up to play Wahpeton, a big school. That could be, a blowout or whatever, but I think you're going to get a lot of games like this that are going to be close, and we got 3 minutes left in this one, and it's going to go down to the wire. So 55-54, Mauk, that's going to be a block as he was in the charge circle. Lefbear there to take the charge, but well inside the charge circle, and Trayton Mauk went upstairs on that one.
He was up in the air, yeah.
I think if you're Coach Rupp, you'd like to see him finish that, but a good job drawing the foul, and now let's see if you can convert on the free throws. 1 point lead for the Huskies. This is Mauk's first, and able to make that one. So Mauk stretches the lead to 2, and we'll get an opportunity to bring it to 3. 2:42 left to go, fourth quarter. And he drains the second one. And a little full court pressure from the Huskies, man-to-man. This is Nestel guarded by Kubala. Going to get a screen from Kasia, and they switch. Kolsterman now on Nestel. Nestel able to get in the paint. Defended there by King, and Nestel gets his own rebound out to Lefbear. Lefbear will drive, kick to Kasia. And back to Lefbear. Here's Nestel again. He's drived into the paint, and a nice little dish to Du Bois. And 57-56 in favor of the Huskies. Nestel's a nice point guard. Over the Mauk. Mauk inside the King, and we're going to get a foul, I think, on a push here by Du Bois. And Clayton Du Bois saying, hey, I was straight up. And I didn't see the action before the ball got in there, so I don't know if his hands were on him. But Du Bois will exit after the foul, and Kavanaugh will come in. Rich Kavanaugh in for Four Winds, and Huskies will have it out of bounds underneath. Oh, and they find King, and he's going to get fouled. And they just kind of lost him there on the switch. They had the action going to try and confuse the defense, and they get it to King just in front of the inbounder, and he goes up and draws the foul. So 2 minutes to go, 2:03 to go. King will be at the line, shooting 2. And that first one is missed. And Noah Berge going to come back in, and he's going to come in for Bjorn Kubala. So the QB will exit. Bjorn played quarterback for Huskies football team this season, QB1. And that one hit the back of the rim flat and rolled back in. I don't think you could do that twice if you tried. So 58-56 And Nestel out front again. Horns action with the double screen. A drive down the lane, and another nice dish from Nestel, and they're going to get the foul and the finish. As Rich Kavanaugh able to put that in, and again, Wade Nestel with the dish, dropping dimes out here like Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, that was a good. Just going to try to defend him, and then all of a sudden he's shifty enough to make that pass across. And,
yeah, he's able to get by. The Huskies have to do a better job of just containing and not let him have drives to the basket. And that free throw missed, and we stay tied. So Steffens guarded by Nestel now. Here's Berge, far side, drives on the left side there. And Steffens out front guarded by Nestel. The count is on. He drives and the count shifts. Still counting. Gonna have to finish, and he does! Braden Steffens with the drive and the finish to give the Huskies the lead. 60-58 here, 1:23 to go. Malk. This is Kavanaugh out front now. St. Pierre guarded by Steffens. And again, the Huskies have to contain here with this 2-point lead. Try and keep Nestel out of that lane. Horns action with the double screen. Back over to Kasia, and Kasia with the wide open three, and that one off. And the rebound by Berge. And now with a minute to go, we'll see how the Huskies handle the pressure. Here comes the pressure on the trap, and we're going to get a foul as the fist goes up from the official. And that foul is going to be on St. Pierre. And the Huskies will shoot bonus here, so they'll get 2 free throws.
Make your free throws now, Brian.
And now the Huskies will go to the free throw line with just a 2-point lead. And I got a feeling with 56 seconds to go, there might be a few possessions here left for 4 wins.
Yeah, they're not going to waste time. They're going to go.
So Noah Berge at the line. And he makes the first. Stretches that lead to 3. Still a 1-possession game. And Kubala will come back in for Klosterman. And now Berge going to try and stretch this to a 2-possession game.
19 points, too, Brian.
And Berge has had a nice second half and a nice first game here for the Huskies. And Berge drains that one. And a timeout taken by the Huskies. And we'll take a timeout. Timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. We'll take a break. 62-58 in favor of the Huskies. We'll be back right after
Need
this.
a vehicle? We'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget, like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
All right, welcome back to Wahpeton High School. North Dakota Division A high school basketball. And we got a good one. I think we got everything that we kind of bargained for between these two teams. 4 wins Minnewaukan, the perennial powerhouse in Class B, going on the road. Their second game of the season to take on the Wahpeton Huskies in their first matchup, which was supposed to be their second game. First game got canceled. So with a 2-possession game here, 56.2 seconds to go, 62-58 in favor of the Huskies. They'll give a little token pressure here. And here come 4 wins. This is Nestel out front, and they're going to start switching on him, and I think you're going to get a travel. So that was the first time out front that the Huskies had switched, and it went big on small. And Jaden King took Nestel, and Nestel travels, and the Huskies forced a turnover, a much-needed turnover there. And now the Huskies will have to get it in and take care of it as pressure comes. Steffens guarded by St. Pierre. Watch the trap. Here comes Left Bear on the trap, and here they come. Able to get out of it. Back to Steffens. Left Bear over to Berge. And 4 wins is going to have to foul, or they're going to let it run out. It's a 2-possession game. They get the turnover there. Good play over there by Kavanaugh. And we do get a timeout on the turnover. So a good play over there in front of the Huskies bench as Kavanaugh went diving for it and able to pick it up. Now 25 seconds to go. And we get a timeout. And we'll keep it here, Chad.
Yep.
This timeout brought to you by, there it is. You'd think I'd done this before, Chad.
Well.
This timeout was brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the company's. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. So, Chad, 25 seconds to go, 62-58, still a two-possession game.
Yes.
4 wins. Needs a quick bucket here.
Yeah, got to get something quick. Doesn't have to be 2, or it doesn't have to be a 3. It's just got to be quick.
And I think that's the part of it that you have to understand. It does not need to be a 3.
No.
It's a two-possession game, and you just need another bucket.
Yes, you need points of some sort.
So you'll get a quick score, whatever you can get. You're not trying to get a 3. You'll take certainly an open 3 if you can get it.
Yeah.
But you just need a basket. So here we go. 25.4. The inbound just in front of the Huskies bench. And 84 feet to go here. 4-4 wins. This is Nestel driving again with another dish. And there's Nestel with the assist. And a quick timeout by 4 wins. And well executed there by Nestel on the drive, able to find Du Bois on the weak side. And again, Nestel just doing damage in there with the assist.
Yeah, he gets by that first wave, Brian, and he breaks contain, and then he's loose.
So this is a full timeout. Let's take a quick timeout here, Chad. Clear that one. Take a quick timeout, and we'll come back here on Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 62-60, 16.7 left. Huskies. So here we go, ready for the finish here. 2-point ball game. As Forward's got a quick score after the turnover by the Huskies. And we'll see if they go for a steal here right away or if they decide to foul and try and extend the game. Inbounded by the Huskies, they trap. And here's Berge, and he is fouled by Nestel. Well done. Try and get your trap right away. See if you can get a steal, and then if not, you need to get a foul quickly, try and extend the game. So Berge will go back to the line. I think they got the ball who they wanted to get it to. And we'll see if Berge can stretch this back to a two-possession game. So Berge, the first one, it bounces out. So Berge misses the first free throw. So we are at a one-possession game here now in the JV game. It was a tie ball game with 6 seconds to go, and Fort Woods came back and hit the game winner with under 6 seconds. Berge makes that one. So a 3-point lead. Here come Fort Woods in a hurry. And Nestel just lost it out of bounds, just a little bit out of control. And Wade Nestel has been having a great game. Unfortunate to have that turnover happen in that situation. And now see if they can have a short memory and draw a turnover again here. It's got to be a quick foul. Got to be a quick one. And they don't foul, and they're going to run out of time here. And if they have to foul, I think you needed to foul right away on that inbound.
As soon as King caught the pass, I would have been fouling, I think.
Yep. And now Braden Steffens will go to the line with a 3-point lead, and the Huskies will clear. Will clear the lane here with .2 to go.
Back in the old day, this has been 1-on-1 maybe, Brian.
Well, you're right. I mean, there have been a couple of situations here where we've been 1-and-1. So Steffens first is good. And that is going to just about all but do it here with .2 left. Steph at second, and that one is good, and everybody will stand around as this ball is inbounded. And this game is over. So the Wahpeton Huskies start off the 23-24 season with a 5-point win over the visiting Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians in a very good basketball game, Chad.
No, it was up and down, but it was, like I said, it was good first game for Wahpeton, and it was a good game all around.
So we'll take a break, and we'll come back with the Three Borders Sports Network post-game show. And we'll wrap things up here from Wahpeton High School. So we'll be back, take a quick break, and we'll be back with our post-game show here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
Well, how about that, Chad?
That was a good game.
A bit of a barn burner for the first home game here to start the season for the Wahpeton boys basketball team, and a really good matchup, a good Division A matchup. And I think the crowd that was here, a nice crowd for this game, and I think that's what we're trying to get to with three-class basketball in North Dakota, and a good back and forth battle. And I think it would be interesting to see the Huskies play Four Winds with Four Winds at full strength.
Full strength. They were missing. What would you say? 4 guys too. So that
they're missing a few guys, and missing a few important guys, especially Dang Dang, who is a quality basketball player and a Division I football player. He's going to University of North Dakota, the good school.
Hell yeah.
To play football next year.
Harvard of the North.
Harvard
right?
of the North. You know it, Chad. You know it. So we want to welcome everyone to the post-game show. The post-game show is brought to you by Three Borders Sports Network. And we saw a dandy of a game tonight. The Huskies got off to a good lead in that first half, able to kind of control the first half. And, they scored 16 in the first quarter, 12 in the second quarter. And then Four Winds came back and kind of took control. Four Winds outscored Wahpeton 19-14 in the third. And then both teams ended up with 16 points in the fourth quarter. So
it was the Nestel and St. Pierre show on one side, and the King and
sorry, my stats are updating.
And the King and Berge show on the other side, on the Wahpeton side. So it was,
right. Let me just update this here a second because that's not right. But I think it was, a game that, I think people look at that on paper. They look at Wahpeton, they look at Four Winds, say, oh, big school, small school, whatever. Yeah. But this is really what we were trying to get at, and it's a nice game. So let's go back through these scores here by quarter. So 16-13 Wahpeton in the first quarter, 12-10 Wahpeton in the second quarter, 19-14 in the third. That's where Four Winds made their run. And then as my stats updated here, 23-18 in favor of the Huskies in that fourth quarter for a 65-60 win for the Huskies. Okay. Scoring on the 4-win side, Keyshawn St. Pierre led 4 wins with 21 points, and then followed by Wade Nestel, who had just a nice game as a point guard. I don't know if they have all of his assists on here, and it looks like they did not keep assists, but he was dropping dimes like crazy out there and really kind of kept them in the game and kind of helped lead that charge, that comeback, able to get in the paint, dish, and score. So he had 12 points. Then Du Bois ended with 10. Left Bear had 8. McKay had 2. Kavanaugh with 2. Tyler Black had 2. And then Kylan Kasia with 3 points to finish with 60 for 4 wins. On the side, scoring for the Huskies. Huskies were led in scoring by Noah Berge. Berge got hot in the second half. He finished with 21. He was 6 of 10 from the floor and 3 of 4 from behind the three-point line. And for a stretch there in the third quarter, I think it was, it kind of went back and forth, and Berge drained 2 big threes from the left side, and again 3 of 4 from behind the three-point line to finish with 21 points to lead the Huskies, Noah Berge. He was followed in scoring by Jaden King, who finished with 18 points. King doing a lot of his damage on the inside. He was 7 of 13 from the floor, and that is nothing to shake a stick at, 54% from the floor, and you'll take that when you can get it. And then Braden Steffens with 8 points. Trayton Malk had 9. Bjorn Kubala with 3. Joseph Gomez with 3. And Cooper Klosterman with 3 for 65 points for the Huskies. Huskies shot 40% from the floor, 47% from behind the three-point line, and 70% from the free throw line. Ended with 14 turnovers. And again, some of those in the second half. They had 6 at halftime, and a lot of those turnovers in the second half came early in that third quarter, and that's where 4 Winds got themselves back in the game. But to finish with 14, I think Coach Ralph will take that for his first basketball game, again trying to stay under 12, according to John Wooden. And I am no John Wooden. All right, Chad. Well, what do you think? Should we let Joe come back or what? Or should we just take over?
Take over?
Yeah.
Well,
he's at a wedding today, so you got the A team tonight, and I appreciate Chad coming up here to help me out.
No problem, Brian.
And we appreciate our sponsors for also helping us out. Yield Advantage, who sponsors our pregame show. Miller and Associates, our starting lineups. Our camera shots are brought to you by Digital Guru. The opening tip was brought to you by a new sponsor, Tyler Farms, in Tyler, North Dakota. Scoreboard sponsor, as always, is Farmers Union Insurance and Kyle DeVries. Halftime is brought to you by OSPTI. Our shout-outs brought to you by Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance. And, of course, our timeout sponsor is Carlson Family Insurance. Comdell Innovation, they sponsor our Play of the Week. And before we get out of here, at least after we get done with our broadcast here, we might play that Play of the Week. And
that was a good one.
A good Play of the Week from hockey. The first goal of the hockey team got a win the other night here, 10-5, and they scored 10 goals on 27 shots. So that's pretty productive there.
Good, yeah.
And some of our other sponsors, Giant Seeds and Snacks, they sponsor our coaches show, Essentia Health, Smith Motors in Wahpeton, Wahpeton Daily News, Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering, Gripper Sports for all your Huskies, Cowgirls, Cowboys apparel. Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Bold Print, Red River Grain, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, the North Dakota State College of Science, Red River Communications, and we thank all of you who are watching on Red River Communications, Channel 28, Mindak Farmers Cooperative, First Community Credit, Sanford Health, and Red River Valley and Western Railroad. We cannot do our broadcast and bring it to you free of charge without our sponsors, so we appreciate all that our sponsors do for us.
Yes.
Well, Chad?
Yep, that was a good one.
Pretty good start to the basketball season for the Wahpeton Huskies, and hopefully they can use this first one, learn from every win and every loss, and move on. They will next go on to play Lisbon. They'll play Lisbon on Tuesday night, and then they will round out 2023 with the game on the 30th against the Shanley Deacons. 4 wins. They will host Devils Lake on the 21st, and that's a game that a lot of people are anticipating. That game is at 4 Winds High School, and I don't know if they are going to have enough seats in that place. And
that's right. You were there last night, weren't you?
We were up there last night, and I would love to see 4 Winds and Devils Lake play if 4 Winds is at full strength. And I don't know how long those kids are going to be out for 4 Winds.
Right.
But if they can get healthy, that is a team to be reckoned with. So we'll have to see how they do as things go on, and we'll keep an eye on them. It's a team that you could meet later on, depending on how the Huskies season goes. All right, well, Chad, I think that's going to pretty much do it for us. And for Brian Watson, for Chad Affield, and for everyone at Three Borders Sports Network. I suppose before we go, Chad, I probably should say what we got coming up here on Three Borders. So we'll have the boys' Lisbon game. We got a doubleheader on Tuesday. Wahpeton Huskies will be playing Lisbon. Joe will have that game. And then over on the Breck side, the Cowboys will be taking on Pelican Rapids.
You're going to put Raleigh to work?
And Raleigh's going to have to go to work on that one. And then on the 21st, Wahpeton Lady Huskies will be in action versus Lisbon. Okay. And then Breckenridge Boys will also be in action. They're taking on Lake Park Audubon. So that's the action next week on Three Borders Sports Network. A lot of games going on. We'll have double action on our channel. We'll have the Huskies games on Red River Communications and the YouTube channel. And then the Breckenridge games will be on the YouTube channel, both of those on Tuesday and Thursday night. So now, Chad, that will do it for us from Wahpeton High School. For Brian Watson, for Chad Affield, Joe Schreiner, everyone else at Three Borders Sports Network, we thank you for joining us.
And the breakaway, nice move and a score for Jackson Lopez. Nice move there, B-Dub. He kind of did the old shake and bake.
Yeah, Jackson with another opportunity there and able to put that one in the net, and the crowd goes crazy here. And the first home goal for the Blaze.